he just got his final take. It just popped into his head.
You see how that was a reverse pickpocket move.
Yeah.
Set me up to set you up to set me back up again.
Wow.
Now, let's talk about this Bronny James situation. Come on, Arch Manning. Like, there's like 5 people know who Arch Manning is. We just talked about how terrible recruiting services is as far as quarterbacks in these 5. Bronny James is the first-born son to one of the top 5 most famous people in the world.
How Michael Jordan's son did.
Listen, that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Oh, I thought he was the GOAT.
Michael Jordan's kids came up when they had VHSs. Bronny comes out and he's on Twitter. How many followers he got?
Million?
He already has millions of endorsements. The guy who's going to get listen, when
His name is LeBron James Jr.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
but
Come
full
on, dog.
pressure.
And when you talk about it and you look at it, the dude, look at this power move. Arch Manning can't go say, you know what? If I go to this team, I'm going to bring my daddy and my uncle up out of here, and they're going to play for him. LeBron James said, you know what? I'm going to play with my son, which means you're going to draft him, and it's going to happen, and it's going to pop off.
So he's going to be better as a pro than
You said more pressure.
Arch Manning?
You said more pressure.
Well, what creates pressure? Expectations.
The expectation level is that LeBron James' son is already going to be on a team with his father, and they will play together. That's crazy.
But do you buy that, Jason? Do you buy that? I mean, he said it, but if the kid
Is he
isn't,
definitely
if
an
he
NBA
doesn't
player?
have the
Do we even
skill
know?
set, look, where is he right now amongst high school kids in his class?
My wife's calling.
Oh, please take it and put it on speaker, please.
That won't help your situation.
It might. We'll
You're
talk
on
her
speaker.
through it.
You're live on TV. Be careful what you say if you're going to yell at me about the car gun.
I thought you were done with TV, so we were calling to ask what time you'd be home.
Well, we're
In your
still
new car.
we're still going.
We're tardy.
Yeah, we're running a little
Yeah,
late.
we're almost done.
He's going to stop and get some spinner
We
wheels
told
on
him he
for
was
his
wrong
car.
for buying the car.
He's got to stop and get his car tricked out on the way home.
Oh, okay.
So-
Well, that sounds good.
and he's
Just
gonna buy a
get
jet
those,
ski, too.
Cool, foggy license plate covers, maybe some lights for underneath. And
That's it. She's got a sense of humor.
Are you going to be home to take delivery of the boat? Because it should be there in about an hour and a half.
oh, that would be great.
You're a very decent and patient wife.
I told him that I was getting yelled at till 3 in the morning.
Deservedly so.
Well, I didn't start yelling until about 2:20, so that's
She woke me up.
She's
she
got a
woke
great
me,
sense of humor. We like her
She
already.
woke me up to yell at me.
You were going to go to bed like nothing happened.
They don't like that.
Never go to bed angry.
They don't like
Never
that.
go to bed angry.
Oh,
They
I
hate
love
seeing you
her.
asleep after a fight.
All right.
Walked past me and said goodnight and went to bed. I was like, oh, no.
Hell no.
Is this your final take, Jason?
This is my final. This is my
Literally-
final take.
Literally your final take.
Yeah, she's picking out the casket. That's why she was calling to see what color do I want. Let me call you back in about 5 minutes. All right.
He'll be on his car phone.
Bye.
Bye.
For the record, Arch Manning is the 8th highest rated high school recruit ever, according to 247.
Yes, that's why. And Bronny is. Last
they're
I
looking
checked-
at it from 2 different ways. Like, obviously, the expectations for Arch Manning to be successful in the NFL right now are much higher than Bronny's chances of success in the NBA.
But to me, though, the idea that he's going to be an NBA player is like the figment of his dad's imagination.
He's going to be an NBA player.
Like, he's not even a top 50 recruit in his high school class.
Agreed.
Jay, you know-
but he's going to be an
Bro,
NBA
yeah.
player.
So that would happen this way. LeBron saying, I want you to sign him so he can be gimmicky, so he could be a gimmicky NBA player. But he's not a top 50 player in his own class, high school class.
How many people are in this industry that are a top 50 person in this industry but got jobs?
We just talked about 60
but that's
guys
not
who
about
get
pressure.
drafted.
But here's the thing. Nepotism is a thing.
I know that, but that's nothing to do with who has more
Giannis's
pressure.
brother is playing with him because Giannis likes to hang out with his brother.
Thank you. He's like
in the
six,
NBA
he's like
because-
6'2" and no
but-
skill set.
So you're answering my question. The expectations for LeBron is you're going to be a gimmicky little sideshow so you and
Sure.
Dad can be Griffey Jr. and Sr. That's fine. I get that, and I understand that likely will happen.
Yep.
But that's a gimmick. There's nothing gimmicky about what Arch Manning. The lineage, you said his name is LeBron James Jr. Correct. But his 2 uncles, Arch Manning, have 4 Super Bowl rings combined, and his grandfather was widely regarded in the 70s to be the best quarterback on a really bad team for
And
a
his
long
father's
time.
a really nice guy.
I don't give him points for that.
Yeah.
I just think there are huge expectations.
And
to
Bronny might
McNuggets'
turn
point,
into a legitimate NBA player at some point. I mean, it's possible.
I guess it's
But
possible.
right now, the expectation is that Arch Manning is going to be great in the
Yes,
NFL.
that is the
And
expectation.
Bronny James is going to be in the NBA.
Yeah, and I think those are two different expectations. That's why I say there's way more pressure to actually be a good NFL player than there is for Bronny to be a gimmick sidekick teammate of his dad.
I think gimmick is too harsh. Even if you're top 50, you're still.
He's a 4-star athlete.
No, listen,
You're
I don't know
still-
where he is. When I looked last, he wasn't in. I just looked at the top 50 and I didn't see his name. He might be 130. I don't know.
He's a kid who probably needs 2 or 3 years of college before he comes out.
Right.
Fairly.
And that's fine.
But he could still have an. Is he going to be his dad? No.